The reason people join gangs is because they're scared to death. There's more to it than that, but that's basically the story. And what could take the place of gang identity in the question you asked is street culture. Street culture is real as houses. And part of what you need to do to get at this stuff is to explicate that street culture and then take it to bits. Because it is real, it is consequential, and it is really stupid. And one of the things that we do in these sort of meetings is have people who have the standing to talk about street culture say the emperor's got no clothes. So street culture says, if I'm disrespected, I have to shoot you. I don't care about going to prison. I don't care about going to jail. I'm going to be dead by the time I'm 25, so nothing I do now matters. I have thug love on the street. My friends have my back. And it's really real. And people act accordingly. And it gets people killed and locked up. So what you do is you have an older, wiser, original gangster stand up, and they still have all kinds of street cred. And they say, I thought I had thug love on the street too. And I was really committed to my boys, which is why I was still holding out when they shopped me to the feds. And that's why I have my 25-year federal bid to explain to you. And let me ask you a question. All your boys who you think have your back, last time you were locked up, who came to visit you in jail? Who paid your mother's light bill? And how long did it take one of them to sleep with your girlfriend? Right. And in one of these real meetings, this kid on the other side of the table lifted his hand up and he said, 3 days, and it was my cousin. And suddenly everybody they know it's hollow, but somebody needs to say it, and then you can just watch it dissolve. Not that long ago, in privileged white southern neighborhoods, young men with big knives went into the woods in the morning by prearrangement and hacked at each other. That's what dueling was. And they didn't do it because they came from single mother families where everybody was on the pipe. They did it because that's what their friends said they needed to do, or else they were going to be nothing in the eyes of their friends. And just to say it again, you know, young men caught up in those dynamics will do fantastically stupid stuff. And basically what we're dealing with now is a new version of that honor culture. And there's no scarcity of honor cultures in all kinds of different settings. That's absolutely right. Here is a story from our colleague Stuart Wakeling, working in California. They had their first meeting, in the first of these face-to-face meetings, in the worst neighborhood in Sacramento about a year ago. Since that time, there has been, in the worst area of Sacramento, this is an intergenerational gang and drug market area, in a year, one non-fatal shooting. One meeting. The problem is people, they can't believe it. The evidence is there, the evaluations are there, the stories are there, and the powers that are in all of this are ignoring it. And so what we're doing is pushing it up from the bottom with some very strategic help from some folks in government and the foundation world and such. And that's why I wrote the book, right? This is a ruthlessly calculated move. Because until the rest of the country realizes that we can do this stuff, the policy and political world isn't going to pay attention to it. And it's time to get all of you into the game.